So for trend number one that we foresee in 2024 is really the continuation of law firm sales 1.0. In law firm sales 1.0, what senior attorneys are selling, that is attorneys that have practiced for more than 30 years, what they are selling is really the goodwill, the book of business that they have developed over the course of their careers. The primary components of that sale consist of the client list and referral source list, that is the book of business, plus additional value components, the goodwill that they've developed, subject matter knowledge in multiple practice areas, and more digital value. The key feature of Law Firm Sales 1.0 is that the payment terms are based upon earnout terms as compared to significant consideration paid at a closing table, because the buyers are typically more prepared to pay earnout terms because of that personal goodwill nature of the book of business that senior attorneys are selling. And just to look at the synergy value, like why is it that growing law firms want and need what senior attorneys have? Senior attorneys and senior attorney-led firms, they bring to growing law firms four components of what we call synergy value. It's the instant client growth that the book of business of a senior attorney provides, the combined workforce, the lawyers and support staff at a senior attorney's law firm, the cumulative expertise that the attorneys at a senior attorney-led firm plus their support staff bring and offer to growing law firms, and more the marketing value as growing law firms need digital content in today's 3.0 digital era in the legal industry. Senior attorneys and the lawyers at their firms present literally tons of digital content that growing law firms want and need. As we are now in the mid 2020s, just as a warning, there's really two warnings for senior attorneys to consider as they're considering selling their law firms. That first warning sign is what we call false expectations surrounding what you really would love, and what most of our clients would love nothing more than to do is to transition and sell their law practices to their internal successors. We offer this as a warning to senior attorneys considering selling their law practices in the mid 2020s, because by and large, your internal successor, for four reasons, they really don't want to purchase your law firm. And those four reasons are that you hire these people as key employees and they really want to stay as key employees. Next is they went to law school and not business school. The next is they really can't afford to purchase your law practice when they have so many other expenses happening in their lives, not least of which being their mortgages, their car payments, preparing to send kids to college or private schools if they send their kids to private schools, and saving for their own retirements, and many other reasons why they just can't afford to purchase your law firm. And then they also assume that you're going to practice forever. Well, you're not going to practice forever. And a warning here is that your key employee who you would really love to take over your practice could hit you with what we call a random Tuesday and walk down the hall one day to your office and literally give you 2 or 4 weeks because they decided to take another job. Second warning for senior attorneys, and here we really are waving what we'll call an orange flag here, a warning sign, is that all-important book of business. In the 3.0 digital era, while senior attorneys by and large are not keeping pace with digital marketing for new clients, we're finding that senior attorneys are not replenishing their books of business as much as they did in yesteryear. In addition, if you lose key employees, whether those are lawyers or para staff, you're not going to be as valuable when you are selling your practice in a law firm sales 1.0 type of sale, because buyers, they want and need your clients. They also want and need your lawyer and support staff. So if your book of business is not replenishing as much as yesteryear, and if you foresee potentially not holding on to key employees, then your practice may not be as valuable from a synergy value standpoint later in the 2020s.